This morning we have an inspirational story for you. A local couple from Sonoma County won the amazing race. Earlier last week, I had an opportunity to speak with Denise and Nick regarding their adventures.
Hello. I have to admit, I am a big fan of The Amazing Race. Once I heard that a couple from Sonoma County had won, I was hooked. So, how are you guys doing? And tell me something about yourself, Denise.
I'm 62 years old. I'm not a California native. I was originally raised in the Detroit, Michigan area. Moved to California just prior to my 40th birthday. So I kind of consider myself the poster child for the old adage, life begins at 40. I was a tremendous workaholic before I made the move to the West Coast. After I moved here, I got interested in a few other things that were outside interests that took me away from my retail management career, and I had more fun. The main thing I did was I began training in the martial arts, which really gave me more focus on things that were not work related. So fast forward to just before I turned 60 when I decided to take my health a little bit more seriously, and I joined a gym. Met Nick, who was one of the personal trainers on staff, hired him as a personal trainer, and 3 years, 40 pounds lighter, I'm still with him, and he works me hard, and I love the challenge of it.
Nice. Nick, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 36 years old. I was born and raised in Healdsburg, California. I was adopted at birth by a loving family out of Healdsburg. Sports have been a huge part of my life. Unfortunately, after a devastating knee injury that ended my prolific athletic career, I had to kind of find something else to do. Unfortunately, I fell into alcoholism, about a 10-year stint of that. That kind of brought me to my knees and really challenged me. I'm happy to say I've been sober for 6 years now and going strong, and that's one of my biggest accomplishments in life. Kind of came back to the whole sports thing, became a personal trainer. I love working with people, love helping them reach their goals. It's just fantastic. As you can see, I work a little bit with the older population, but it gets it done.
So let me just put in a little clip here. The older population takes the stairs up to the fitness floor every day. 3 years, never use the elevator. The personal trainer who's supposed to set the example takes the elevator up.
You know, I like to ease into my day, though.
You guys seem like such an unlikely couple. How did you get together?
You know, we might seem like an unlikely couple to the outside world, and we might be a little bit different than some of the contestants that people have seen on the race.
Very
but there's a big difference in our age, 26 years to be exact. We do have a little bit of a unique relationship, and he is the personal trainer, I am his client. But we've also known each other for 3 years. We're both big fans of the show. We Monday morning quarterback it every time we get together following the Sunday night shows. How could challenges have been made better? What would we do differently? How would we handle it differently? So we kind of, we've got mutual respect and a friendship after 3 years. So it was kind of a no-brainer for us to kind of get together to team up to see what we could do, and obviously it worked.
26 years?
6 years difference.
You are the old population. Anyway, we didn't know how it would work out, actually. We know we were both very competitive people, very goal-motivated. We have a friendship in the gym, but we don't necessarily, communicate outside the gym. We've always liked the show. We've enjoyed the show. We personally think we can do the show, and that's why we wanted to challenge ourselves with it, basically. So.
Nice. We have a clip from the last leg of the race in Egypt. You guys looked like you were going on a complete meltdown. Let's take a look and see what happened.
So where's the money for the cab?
Money? What money? What are you talking about?
Well, I don't have the money. I haven't had it for the whole race. Why would I all of a sudden have the money?
How are we getting back to Phil?
You should have thought of that before. Now's a great time to ask.
Let me figure something out. Let's go.
So, tell me about what happened. How did you guys get back into the sync of things?
It was a struggle. We were a little bit upset with each other, to say the least, because we did, just a bit, because we didn't have the money, didn't know how we were going to do it. It was one of the last legs of the race, as you said, so it's kind of, it was kind of a really bad position to be in. but then leave it to Nick, who's very resourceful, to have come up with the plan.
I may have mismanaged our money a little bit. I wanted to buy a camel, and things kind of fell through, and we lost the money. We couldn't get back to Phil, and all that good stuff. So I had a necklace that my St. Christopher's necklace that my grandmother had given me, and there happened to be a little market in town there. So I ended up selling it, getting us enough money to get a cab and making it back to Phil, and not being able to be eliminated from the race, which was fortunate, definitely. So.
Well, you guys are really an awesome inspiration for role models, for younger people, older people, anybody. And thank you so much for being a part of that. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Denise, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
Good. Ready for a great workout?
I always am.
All right, I'll meet you up there.
You're taking the elevator?
You know I love to ease into my day.
Are you flipping kidding me? Oh my
Yep.
gosh, what an example from a trainer. Really?
Oh, stop it. Don't give me a hard time. Let's go work out.